Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Avernum 2. We're heading into Mertis. To check shit out. Do our obligatory perimeter check. A couple smaller buildings outside here. You hunch over and walk into the cramped silo. Bags of dried mushrooms and ground mushroom meal are heaped haphazardly to each side. The smell is so thick that you can taste the stuff. It's just as unpleasant as when you actually eat it. Why would some be stealing and some wouldn't be? I don't know. So we have confirmed that there is a special utensil or knife that we need to cut those red wax seals that we came across in the last video to get that book open. With that in mind, we may very well be okay with our arcane lore the way it is. And we're about to get another level anyway, so let's just go ahead and beef up our guys here. We're kind of going toward this level 15 so we can get the adrenaline rush. We could do that. I don't know that I want to do that. I'd rather pay for it to some extent. I'd also like to get my hardiness up. So instead, let's do that. Seems pretty safe bet to go ahead with those skills there. And now we're all level 18. I mean, hell, Ron Stock's almost 19. And we're at the town of Mertis. You enter Mertis. It's a major farming town and a reliable source of food for much of Avernum. Many merchant caravans also stop here before moving to the occasionally dangerous caves of the north and south. The smell of lizard hangs heavy in the air. Fortunately for Mertis, the struggles with the Empire are still far, far away. The town has no signs of being attacked. This area is relatively peaceful when compared to the rest of Avernum. A few guards stand around hoping that you try something so they can ease the tedium by beating the shit out of you. I'd like to see that happen. It's hard to figure out what's most memorable about this priest, his wild hair, wild gaze, or the huge mallet at his belt. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. Welcome, child. I am Rhodes, priest of Elgar. He slaps you on the shoulder with one hand and keeps the other near his mallet. A holy man, healing. I would love to learn some of Elgar's magic. Wouldn't you, Clotty Clot? Good old Divine Fire, that's our AoE spell. Why not? We'll fucking grab it. It's only slightly expensive. Everything else we have. What sort of priest are you? I spread the word of Elgar. I've never heard of Elgar. A mighty warrior deity. One with the wisdom to realize that knowledge is best lent into a skull after cracking it first. If not subtle, but it gets the job done. Plus, he teaches us great warrior magic. What sort of magic? Incantations to crush your vile foes. We long to spread this wisdom. I can teach you the ritual for a small donation, of course.
Elgar sounds like a mighty deity.
He is, but... Oh, he is a mighty brute who can slay any mortal being. If you're ever alone in battle, pray to Elgar. He'll provide you with victory, or alternatively, with a less agonizing death.
You're a holy man. You can do healing, right?
He's insulted. Healing? I'm a warrior. I crack heads, not patch them up again.
Well, where might we get healed?
Try the Tower of Magi. There's an old woman there, he snorts. A priestess. She knows about that healing. The storage set's completely unused. Between the dust and all the webs, you have a hard time seeing what's inside. But you find spiders. Oh, time to try out my new spell. Divine Fireage. It works. Scroll of lightning. Let's ride that shit. Dana. A lovely woman sits behind the counter. She's playing with a young boy, maybe 2 years old. They're both surrounded by arrows of tools fletching. She looks up. Hello, I'm Tina, and this is Nico. She waves her baby's hand at you. Wave hi, Nico. He doesn't. What is it you do here? She gives you a crooked smile. She's clearly quite tired. Watching over Nico. Me and Matt take turns. She thinks, oh, I'm also a Fletcher.
Who is Matt?
Matt's my husband, and Nico's our son. Matt sells weapons over there. She points across the bazaar. He waves back. He does good work.
Is there much call for a Fletcher around these parts?
The merchants always need more weapons to guard their caravans, especially ones that poke holes in nasty beasts from a distance and scare them off. You can buy some missiles, too, if you want.
Was your child born in Avernum?
She sighs. Sadly, yes. I met Matt down here. We married and had Nico. We had a lot in common. We both made weapons to supply rebels on the surface.
Does having a child in Avernum worry you?
Of course, but this is our home. Our homeland for all its problems. It is as worthwhile to have children here as anywhere else. And she sells stuff. And Hara. There's a woman sitting behind the counter, concentrating intently on grinding some herbs into goop. She finishes what she's doing and turns her attention to you. I am Anhara. Welcome.
What are you making?
She grinds up some dried poison glands as she talks. I make tools and poisons for the merchants. I trade them a lot.
Anything you're looking for?
You know, now that you mention it, I need a ring. A gold ring. Nothing fancy. A simple band will do. I pay a really good price for it. I'd get one from the merchants, but they never seem to have one. There's a fellow named Rhodes in town. I have my eye on him, you see. Excitable but good man.
What do they need poison for?
Poisons for killing pests and attackers. They need all sorts of things. Tools, lighting, healing, poultices, you know. Want to purchase anything?
Do you like merchants?
Good fellows, good customers.
I have a gold ring for you.
She takes the gold ring and inspects it closely. Yep, it's gold, all right. Thank you. I appreciate it. And here's something in return. A fair trade. She gives you a silver ring. It's a good ring, but just not right for, well, marital purposes. Safe travels. All right, she gives us the mica band. And she has basic stuff to buy. Alright, that's one of 3 quests that we can get here off that I know of, and of course we have that gold ring waiting. Look at this. We got a free cave with longbow on the ground that we're going to gank-a-link. The Mica Band gives us acid, poison, and curse resistance. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I like having my damage as small as it is. We'll go ahead and give it to Trog for now. Curse resistance is good. Poison and acid resistance is good. I mean, it's probably better than this ring. But this ring gives 5% magical damage. It does extra damage. It's actually worth the same amount. This gives a little bit more armor. It's a tough call. We'll hang on to it for now, but it's kind of situational, whereas having our magical damage do more is always a good thing. Let's go ahead and talk to Matsty. There's a thin man sitting behind the counter, carefully chipping out an obsidian spearhead. He sets the wickedly sharp stone down.
Greetings, soldier. I'm Matt. What's your business?
My wife and I sell weapons at the bazaar. The merchants are good customers.
Where's your wife? Is that the one with the titties?
Tina, she's across the bazaar. He points. You see that adorable smart kid playing with her titties. That's our son Nico.
I take it the merchants around here need protection.
Between brigands, Nephilim, undead, and pirate patrols, the rogue sliths, they need all the arms they can get. Matt keeps making conversation with you, occasionally pausing to wave at the woman and the child at the far end of the bazaar. You can tell he's hooked on them titties.
What do people use your weapons to fight?
Undead for the most part. Mertis has a real problem with the walking dead wandering around here outside.
Undead? Around here? Where are they from?
It's a cave to the northeast. Nasty place, powerful evil curse on it. The walking dead keep coming out of there. We don't know how. We're well organized though, so we usually dispatch the random ghouls and zombies without losses. It'd be wonderful if some adventurers could find a way to stop the flood of undead, but I'm not too hopeful. Okay. Well, he doesn't give us a quest to do so. And he has those kind of weapons. Let's keep moving along here. I like lamp. Elmer! You meet an old man with sparse hair. His clothes are heavily worn and have many stains and rips. This man has clearly spent many years struggling to create food in these caverns. He shakes your hand firmly and says, I'm Elmer! You notice he has a large cut on his arm.
What happened to your arm, Elmer?
There were some bugs in the silos outside of town. He points to the northwest. Nasty. Never seen them. They got me. They're still in the silo. Been trying to get rid of them.
I'll kill them for you.
Appreciate it. In the north silo, just outside the walls. Be careful. They're nasty as shit. I'll make sure the door is unlocked for you.
Cool. BRB. I don't see no bugs.
Suddenly, a cloud of dry mushroom dust sprays out of the heaps of sacks. A bunch of huge, hungry insects wriggle out of the bags of meal. They're sick of gnawing on dry fungi. They're hungry for meat.
I'm hungry from chitrock larva and chitrock. Nighty-night, bitch ass. Fire and water.
not stealing. I'm merely helping these people out. 48 bags of meal. That's a deal.
I killed those bugs for you. They're chitracks. They're from the lower caves.
I appreciate it. That was a real kindness.
He leaves and returns a few minutes later with a halberd.
This is from my soldier days. Been keeping it around. Maybe you can make good use of it. Good luck to you. I'll tell the other farmers about the chitrax, as you call them. They could be a real problem.
You look like you've been working hard.
I have, always do. Living is an easier life now. I run the auction house.
What happens there?
The farmers sell their crops and livestock to the merchants, you know. The area around Mertis is most fertile than Avernum.
Mertis does seem like a prosperous area.
Stuff just grows better around here. If the Empire takes this area, all of Avernum is indeed shit.
Why do crops grow better here?
No idea. Something about the rocks. The Tower of Magi might know.
Alright. 2 quests completed. Haven't even had to lead town to do it. That's how we like staying on top of shit, you know? We have Mr. Cronan here. I think it's our basic inn stuff here.
Where are your customers?
They come in waves. Next caravan that arrives will be crowded. Let's get some drinks. He serves up several mugs of strong, nasty gray fluid. It makes you feel very faint and slightly ill. It'll get you where you're going, but you sure won't enjoy the trip.
What can I get at this inn?
Well, fighting for Avernum is thirsty work. You can buy mugs of mushroom mead for 3 coins. You can also get a room for 5. You'll be in the commons, though. The private room's occupied.
Who is in the private room?
Some mage is in there. He goes to where the prisoners are, then comes back here. Does it 3 times a day. He seems a weirdy, but it's none of my business, as long as he pays.
Why does he go see the prisoners?
I don't know. Something about finding passes, I think. Go see him. He said that if an adventurer's drop by, he'd like to talk with him. He's in one of the back rooms. Whoa. War curse. What kind of shit is that? There's a figure pacing nervously back and forth in the shadows of this dark room. You look closer. It's a thin man in mage robes.
I am Galen.
Why are you sitting alone in the dark? That's my job.
I've heard of you, envoy to the Vanatai. If you weren't who you are, I wouldn't forgive your intrusion on my privacy. Instead, you may be able to help me, and us all. I'm here to find out about the passes.
I'd love to help. What are these passes you mentioned?
I'm here to question the prisoners to find out about Empire passes. The passes are scrolls given out by the Empire forces down here, which let you into different areas they control. They are, worst to best, red, blue, and gray. I want to find a gray pass, and I think a prisoner here knows where it is.
Are you going to interrogate the prisoner?
I'm trying. The damn bureaucrat in charge won't let anyone to see her. I keep trying, but she won't budge. She's in one of the cells in the building to the east. But if someone stealthy and strong like you could find out one of the gray passes, they could get far into the Empire lands.
Alright, so we gotta find the gray pass. This is a yard where the Empire prisoners are stored. Here they wait to be traded for Avernite prisoners or otherwise dealt with. Dirty sleeping mats are scattered around a feeble bonfire. A few prisoners stare at you listlessly. This is a prisoner from the surface world. She stares at you defiantly. You ask her name. She frowns.
Carreno, Private, 3rd, Cavern Corps, 357.
I want to talk to you, but not if you're going to act retarded.
She looks you up and down.
I have nothing to say, Rebel Worm.
I'm not a rebel. I'm a citizen of Avernum now, not of the Empire.
Whatever. You can do what you want to break me, but I'm an Empire soldier.
That much is obvious.
She spits.
We're tough enough to take living in these caves, and we're tough enough to take you. That's all I have to say. Do what you want.
She looks you fearlessly in the eye, ready for a blow. When one doesn't come, she shakes her head and walks away.
I'm the one that wants the blow.
It's a wide corridor. You smell stale, unwashed bodies. There are heavy, reinforced cell doors in the east wall. Dorothy. A surface worlder sits curled up in a corner. She looks meekly up at you. She has several purple bruises on her face. You ask her name. She stands and bows.
I'm Dorothy, Private, 2nd Cavern Corps, 186.
You note that she moves very stiffly.
You look like you got your ass kicked.
She looks at you as if you're crazy.
Of course I've been beaten. That's what you Ammonites do to us. You torture us until we talk.
You deserve it. After suffering the Empire's inflicted on all of us.
Not me. I didn't do it. I don't like the Empire either. I just joined the army to get away from my miserable little village.
She shakes her head.
It doesn't matter. I'm here now. I'll tell you what you want to know. Look, I've been waiting here weeks. I've said I'll say all you want. You just let me get to the surface again.
Mr. Surface.
I can't take it down here. I don't care what the Empire does to me. I gotta get out of here. I'll tell you about the passes even. Just help me.
How can we get to pass?
The great passes are the best and the rarest. I know where one is, too. I hear there's a fort, real secret, beyond lava fields in the steam cavern west of the Tower of Magi. Lots of soldiers doing guerrilla stuff. They say it's hidden, but it's southwest of the lava. That's what they say. Can I go now?
She looks at your face, then bows her head and sighs. As a little bit more of hope fades away.
Tell us how we can get there.
West of the Tower of Magi, there's a merchant outpost by the lake. There's lots of lava to the south of it. There's a secret tunnel at the west end of the lava. The Empire outpost is back there.
What about the red or blue pass?
I don't know, I swear. Please don't hurt me.
You will stay here, bitch.
Fuck is Gorb? You meet a listless Empire soldier in a filthy courtyard. He wanders in listless circles, eyes unfocused and shoulders slumped. Some of his skin, color from the surface world, is intact, but not for long. You ask his name. I'm Gorb. What do you want?
Who are you?
I just said I'm Gorb. I'm a prisoner here. Just hoping to get out of these foul caves alive.
Don't like it here, I take it?
How can you all live down here? It's hell. I've only been down here 2 months, and I think I'll go nuts if I don't see sunlight soon.
Why'd you come down here?
I volunteered to come down here because they promised money and adventure. Instead, I get cold, wet caves and crappy mushroom food all the time. All to fight a bunch of regular assholes who are just trying to do all they can to live down here. If I could, I'd take it back, coming down here 1,000 times, and that's no joke.
Tell me about the Empire Army.
I don't know anything. They kicked me through the portal and followed our commanders through the tunnels. That's how I got caught.
Huh?
Overnight ambush. We walked down a long tunnel. Your mages blew up the passage behind us. Sort of tricks you pull. Cut us off, of course. We dropped our blades right away.
Good. Suck to suck.
Gorb looks at you trying to decide whether you're going to torture him or not. He looks worried. He also looks like he hasn't been eating much. What else do you want? Okay, well, there is definitely another quest here we need to find. So bored. Standing right there. You meet a huge warrior with a great sword at her belt. She sits at a small desk, humorously tiny next to her. This reminds me of, like, Brienne from Game of Thrones. It's covered with reports and forms, a grim backlog of them. She rises to meet you. I'm Commander Lin, she says. I'm in charge of the guards in Mertis.
Any missions for me?
She smiles. I'm glad you asked. There are a bunch of bandits hiding in a fort somewhere in the honeycomb. There's some sort of mage helping them. We can find their lair, but we can't get in. Get in there and wipe them out, and you'll be rewarded.
Tell me about honeycomb. It's a really good cereal.
It's a mad tangle of caves to the west, full of beasts, constantly rearranged by cave quakes, easy to get lost in. A traditional hideout for rogues and thugs.
Why can't you get in there?
Traps, magical illusions, summon beasts, it's far beyond our skills. Take a lot of searching just to find it. The entrance keeps moving.
Are you busy?
No, I look after the prisoners mainly and do paperwork. She looks at her desk with distaste.
What sort of prisoners do you have?
Empire soldiers. This is where prisoners are brought for questioning. The yard to the north is for grunts. The cells to the east are for detainees with special information.
Can I go see him?
Sorry, there's a VIP, a very important person in there.
I know what that means, bitch.
And nobody gets in to see her without orders, no matter what clearance. I don't make the rules, I just kill those who try to break them. She pats her great sword meaningfully. I'm pretty sure I went in there and talked to her already, but okay. I won't say anything if you don't. Alright, so that's the 3 questicles that we need from here. And that is pretty much all we have to do here for nowzers. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. We got some undead. Oh. I forgot. We need to throw in our blessings and shit. Boom, boom, boom. Mertis not count as a town? Oh yeah, it does. Oh. Vengeful Shades got some. You're supposed to attack the motherfucker. Summon a hellhound! That is like summoning shit. Sure, do that. These, oh, they're inside like a little divot there. I was wondering, I'm like, why is this so awkward? Lightning crashes. A new mother cries. Motherfucker. Undead placenta falls to the floor. Is this the spiral pit? Holy shit! Alright, that's where we want to go next, the spiral pit.
But let's clear this area first. We got a couple of ghosties. Smoked them! Oh. Oh, these guys are too weak to waste that shit on anyways. Okay. Oh, we got a little secret area here. Right here, right here. You see the long stone huts of the Nephilim, blah, 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 blah. We're kind of friends now. We approach and talk to them. The Nephilim are nervous about you at first. However, after a few minutes, they recognize you as the adventurers who helped another village, and they visibly relax. You find that you're in the lands of the Glowfang clan, a renowned clan of shamans and workers of magic. Their charms and herbal remedies are greatly in demand among the other Nephilim in the area. After some talking, they offer you an unusual honor. If you want, they'll sell you some of their magical charms and other creations. +3 to quick action. Holy fucking titty sumps. Spellcraft and luck. I mean, we find so much good shit in this, it's just really not worth spending the money. We need the money for the skills to pay the bills. So let's head into the Spiral fucking Pit. We are on chapter 4, by the way. I didn't do a very good job of... I mean, at this point, are we really going to go back to July 6th? I don't fucking think so. These tunnels slope sharply downward, spiraling deeper into the earth. As you enter, the air gets very cold. The muggy, sulfurous atmosphere of most of Avernum is soon forgotten. The cold is far too sharp and sudden to be natural. Even if you couldn't hear the snarls and hisses of foul creatures ahead, you'd be sure that there is evil magic in this place. As you smell the decay and shiver from the cold, you notice that you're far from the first adventurers here. The floor is covered with pieces of discarded equipment and old bloodstains. Living humans must have been trying to infiltrate this place, for whatever reasons, for years. It's almost like a tourist stop for adventures. The question is whether you might succeed where the others have clearly failed.
Huh? Luck never fail. Fail not in vocabulary. God damn it! Nice shoes.
Put a jetpack down. Look at this strange rune on the wall. How do you see the shambling undead creatures created by the curse in the caverns? They walk among the grim traces of a group of adventurers who met an untimely end here.
Gasticles. Hello, gentlemen. Son of a...
Ooh, ruby skeletons. Ooh. Thinks he's gonna put up a fight. He's not. Alright, let's take that and use that. And light up this place. I love lamp. I love lamp. I haven't figured out my perfect voice for Trog. Trog was originally a Minotaur. He's my first Dungeons and Dragons character for first edition. For those that don't know the story, his name was Trog Bullhammer, and he was a Minotaur that I used in first and I believe second edition as well. But he became a Minotaur king and had a castle with halls filled with the heads of dragons. And he had a Vorpal blade. It's pretty badass. But I imagine he has a deep, booming voice that snorts quite a lot.
Something like this. I will slay you.
Alright, greater shades and gasticles. Son of a bitch! Try not to blow through my MP here. These guys. They can't do much to our fighters. I mean, they could certainly stun them. That worked. Smoked them! Oopsie. Someone scratch some words on the wall here. Too cold, can't move, so close but can't escape. There's no body here. Maybe the poor soul made it back to safety. It's nice to hope. Submission fungus. I'll show you fucking submission. Well, you tried. Battling through the fungi. guys are clearly no match for us.
Give me the rubies!
The sarcophagus is empty. The Thorn resident got out and started walking around long ago, and then was smashed, and then got up and started walking around again, and so on. Alright, same with that one. Okay. Icy bones. We got some more resistance, and there we go. Our level 19 icy boners coming on strong. We're gonna need to nip this shit in the bud. Oh, you don't fucking... Who the fuck are you? Ow! Crack that bitch's scalp! Ooh, steel. Got the wheels of steel. Probably trade them out. I don't really throw javelins enough to give a shit. These are actually worth money. Which means we should probably just sell those and keep these equipped. Because, again, I don't throw javelins that often. Here's this iron halberd we got as a reward. Sell. When the fuck I picked that shit up? Oh, that's +2 to melee. It's another option. To get our casters up to adrenaline rush quicker. Power up! Let's go ahead and get dueling up to 3 there. Blade Master's max, baby. We're going to pop up Endurance this time. Again, though, with hardiness and weapons. Yep. This is how we do it. Okay, we're getting closer. It is nice to get the hardiness up to 10-ish with your casters. It's, again, reduces damage from all sources, magic, poison, acid. I mean, hardiness is overall fucking amazing. So you don't want to sleep on that. We probably do want to start pumping up some elemental resistance for our casters at least. A bit more. And maybe even, let's see, arcane lore, tool use. We need to start thinking about cave lore as well so that we can do our cache run, our cave lore cache run that we did in the first game. But we still have lots of game to go, folks. Lots of game to go. Okay, this is interesting. The box contains broken fragments of crystal. There's also some ash and charred wood. It looks like the crystal exploded inside the box. A terror weight.
He's terribly fucking dead.
Fucking terrifying me. Let me show you a new spell I learned recently. It's called Mass Heal, bitches. Ooh! Mossack took a punch to the dome piece. Your smite is not alright. This little asshole's got hit points, eh? Crumble. Ooh, crystal woven fucking chain, baby. Resistance armor 12. So it helps against magical effects, damage, and curses. It's going to give us a level in that. Why not? It doesn't affect the mage in a negative way. So it's mage armor in that sense. It's going to help with evasion. We're not going to get that 10% to blessing to curses, but that's kind of here and there. It'll double the armor and it'll give us +1 resistance. I think that's a good upgrade for Ron Stock. If you don't agree, go fuck yourself. It's cool. No one asked you. Okay, interesting. Stealing your gray mold and your herbs and spices. Oh, we got this darkness shit going on. Lay that bitch down to sleep. Okay. We didn't do shit.
Nobody be beating around Trog.
Stock's trying to hit that 20 on the money. Iron short sword. That's worth a little bit. We turn the wheel. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of these little dark areas, but it is what it is. What the fuck is this quick gas bullshit? I'll punch you right in the dick. See why it's so important to have adrenaline rush early as you can in this? Turn the fucking lights out. There we go. There we go. Trogster. Light it up, son. The air in this chamber is frigid and still. You find few signs of adventurers making it this far. You think you see some footprints in the frost on the floor. They're all heading inward. None are going out. As you maneuver carefully down this ledge, a white mist starts to rise from the floor of the cavern. Then it begins to coalesce into shapes. And you realize you just got fucking ambushed. By a punk-ass banshee. And you think boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. You know what I got for you? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh. You fucking numbnut. There are faint signs of battle here. It took place a very long time ago, maybe even centuries. The weapons are archaic and rusty, and the bloodstains are dry and faint. And I don't think our crystal's gonna work here. We're gonna need level 2, so we do need to come back after we get our barrier. So let's make a note of that. We should still be able to clear the area here. Anyways, we'll do as much as we can. I guess there's no actual quest that we have yet for this. Oop. Guy's a pendejo. Terror wand. Alright, well, at any rate, we have to come back. I have this area here too. I guess it's just showing that. Oh, we have this move mountains here, but I think we need move mountains 3. I know that works. Okay. The fuck? Well, I think that's it for now. I definitely need the crystal to come back. I feel like there's some more shit going on here, especially in that area. But we might have to come back and do whatever's in this room first. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you soon. We're going to head back outside, and once we get our barrier destroyer up to level 2, we can come back and clear this out. Thanks for watching.